नमस्कार, गुड इवनिंग। आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड टुडे। आज सच में बहुत ज्यादा एक्साइटेड हूँ क्योंकि आज हमारे साथ एक बहुत बड़ी सेलिब्रिटी जुड़ने वाली है। और सबसे खास बात यह है कि उनकी आवाज में जो एक फ्रेशनेस है, समथिंग स्पेशल इन हर वॉइस। आई रियली कंसिडर माई सेल्फ फॉर्चुनेट that today we have Hema Sardesai Ji with us, and she's a world-renowned singer from Bollywood, and she has even won Grand Prix award in Germany, and she's from Goa originally, and she's also a devotee of the art of living. So let's meet Hema Sardesai.
महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे
पिक्चर में बोलते हैं ना कि मेरे पास कोठी है, गाड़ी है, तुम्हारे पास क्या है? बोले मेरे पास माँ है, तो हमारे पास गुरु है।
You said it. कीर्तन पे हवाएं सरसराए, कोयल की कुहू कुहू, पपीहे की पीहू पीहू, जंगल में झींगर की छाए जाए, लहरें आए बल खाए छलकी जाए, भीगे होठों से वो गुनगुनाए।
बहुत बहुत स्वागत हेमा जी टू आवर इवनिंग सेशन ऑफ मेलो मेलोडीज। इट्स सो नाइस टू मीट यू।
Pleasure is mine, जी।
हाँ जी, and I consider our team and our platform very fortunate, and to have you on our platform and on this session on this in this evening. और हमको लगा क्यों नहीं ऐसे वातावरण में कुछ ऐसा हो जाए कि लोगों को अंदर से कुछ लगे कि हम लेट्स मूव ऑन नाउ, बहुत हो गया अभी, वी हैव टू मूव ऑन, द ह्यूमन स्पिरिट, we have to find the strength in our human spirit. और हेमा जी से of course I heard so much about you and heard so much of your music, तो मुझे लगा अरे वाह, इनका कितना खिला हुआ व्यक्तित्व है, so that was the best.
Oh my God. Thank
No,
you.
really, I speak from my heart, It's not because we are on this session. This is how I really feel, and especially your voice. उसमें तो मतलब कुछ अलग है, एक कुछ there is a freshness. I don't know how to explain this, but there is a certain freshness, something else in the voice. बहुत अच्छा लगा। और just to share with our audience here, I want to tell everybody that Hema ji is from Goa, and at a very young age, she got a very beautiful opportunity to go to Germany, and she also won the highest award there, the Grand Prix award, and which actually brought her to a different orbit altogether. And post that, her parents, her family, and she herself perhaps started taking music very seriously. And we have also heard about the 7 years of struggle that you did in Bombay. Bombay is a place of struggles. In fact, when I also took up my first job after my MBA in Bombay, so maybe then I also landed in that city. So it does different things to us. Anyhow, आपके जो गाने हैं वो तो मतलब एक एक उसमें एक कैसी फ्रेशनेस है गाने में, that is the most amazing part. और मैंने आज सुबह ही I was going through some of the songs, और वो मैंने वो जो आवारा भंवरे वापस सुना, which I've been hearing since so many years. तो आज तो मेरी वो जुबान से ही नहीं उतर रहा था. Again and again I was just back to my mind again and again, आवारा भंवरे. So Hema ji, I mean there are so many beautiful incidents in your life, and we will also come to that as we go along. So मैं सोचता था if we could just request if it was possible for you to also sing a few songs, especially ये आवारा भंवरे, अगर आप उसकी few lines also if you could sing, it really send out a very good message in these times to our audience.
I will, but before that, I want to just sing a few lines to our Gurudev, because I can see a picture of him behind you.
Hanji.
So, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Gurudev महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
Very nice, very nice, so beautiful, so beautiful. आपका your भाव ने हमारा दिल की तरंगों को बदल दिया है. So that's the beauty of the भाव actually. मैं तो हमारे भी परिवार में कई लोग संगीत से बहुत जुड़े हुए हैं. तो मैं अक्सर बोलता हूँ कि it's not just the voice, it's not just the quality, it's the भाव behind it, which is everything. You know.
Absolutely.
तो एक साधक ही समझ सकता है कि भाव क्या होता है ना. तो बहुत बहुत ही अच्छा लगा. एंड वुड यू फर्स्ट वुड यू आप अपने बारे में कुछ और बताना चाहेंगे कि आप कैसे आर्टिस्ट में आए. नाउ दैट यू हैव पिक्ड अप दिस सब्जेक्ट, तो इसी पे थोड़ा सा चलते हैं, फिर और गानों पे आ जाएंगे. कैसा, व्हाट यू से?
समीर जी, ऐसा हो गया है कि आज अगर आप इस शो में अगर मुझे पूछेंगे कि आप क्या हो जहाँ पे हम स्पिरिचुअली कनेक्टेड हैं, ओके, तो हम तो बस just a reflection of our Guru, aren't we all? I mean, we are just one, all of us. I'll say one shairi that I wrote for my Guru. It is a long one, but I'll tell you the last one.
Sure, please.
I call him Khuda there. Okay. तो यहाँ वहाँ सारा जहाँ आप ही से है.
वाह.
यहाँ वहाँ सारा जहाँ आप ही से है. मेरी जान मेरी रूह आप ही से है सदा.
वाह.
मेरी जान मेरी रूह आप ही से है सदा. वो आप है तो मैं हूँ यही हकीकत है. वो आप है तो मैं हूँ यही हकीकत है. वो मैं कब थी सब कुछ तो आप ही हो मेरे खुदा.
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय. I'm overwhelmed, Hema ji. I'm really overwhelmed.
Yes. So he always says, I am you, you are me. Where's the difference? So when we go to describe ourselves, what are we? We are bus what he made us. You know, so whatever I have so-called achieved in life is entirely done by Gurudev, and I have many proofs regarding this, because whatever I went to achieve by myself as a human, Sameer ji, always eluded me. Things just came to me where a girl from a conservative family lands up in Germany, winning the Grand PRIX, competing with 20 countries, audience darling there. A girl who's from a conservative family, she enters Bollywood because of the Grand Prix, but is the only girl in say 15 greatest singers, the topmost singers, the cleanest singer, the most decent singer. How do you make it when others had to do what not to make it?
I know, I understand what you're trying to say.
Then I reached from the other, my Guru. How does that happen? And there, the Me Too movement, I was the first person to talk on the Me Too movement many years ago. Now they call it the Me Too movement.
Yeah. In fact, when I saw one of your interviews, that's what struck me, कि ये तो Me Too वाली ही बात कर रही हैं और वो अभी बहुत movement चला. So you have already spoken about all that long back, huh?
Long ago, I was the only one. I had no support from anybody. And then when I went to Hollywood also, Tony Mercedes, who knows and who's one of the greatest known names of Hollywood, in New York at the press meet, he said, I've worked with Shakira, I've worked with Pink, I've worked with them all, but I not only love Hema Sardesai's magnificent voice, but I respect.
Oh, sure. Too good. Too
That is the achievement, the respect. So you
good.
carry India, your country with you, represent your country, and you carry respect with you. How not divine touch would that be? I mean, this is what the Gurudev is about. I mean, that's what he does for us. He gives us the confidence to walk that path. And on that path, he gives us what others easily won't get, because he wants you to be an example for everybody that you can make it without doing all those things.
I can totally understand this, Hema Ji. When I was in corporate life, I got assignments where people with 25 years experience was there, and I was had only 5, and I would wonder why they have taken me, and then I would realize, oh, it's perhaps only because वो एक दीवार पिक्चर में बोलते हैं ना कि मेरे पास कोठी है, गाड़ी है, तुम्हारे पास क्या है? बोले मेरे पास माँ है, तो हमारे पास गुरु है.
You said it. Absolutely. वही तो है, वही तो है.
तो हमारे पास गुरु है.
बिल्कुल, आपने you just made me so happy.
Really, and in fact, I perhaps just briefly seen you in ashram once. I mean, we never interacted. And another time when we were, closely associated in indirect sense was आप WCF में आपने वो दमादम मस्त कलम गाया था. So मैं 3 दिन WCF में था. I was in charge of the green rooms. There were 35,000 artists, 15,000 police people, volunteers. तो 50,000 आदमी को 2 बार मील खिलाना था. तो 5 दिन मील खिलाया, 5 लाख मील खिलाया गया. तो हमको चैन नहीं था. I mean, I could not even go there on the stage. I was so bogged down. So I could not enjoy your song there. So I don't mind enjoying it today here. I have the privilege of having a
yeah, sure. As we finish our show, that will be my finale song.
Correct. That's what even I planned. It should be the finale of this evening. So आप वो आवारा भवरे, would you like
I'll
to
sing आवारा भवरे for you.
Okay.
आवारा भवरे जो होले होले गाए, फूलों के तन पे हवाएं सरसराए, कोयल की कुहू कुहू, पपीहे की पीहू पीहू, जंगल में झींगर की छाए जाए, नदियां में लहरें आए, बल खाए छलकी जाए, भीगे होठों से वो गुनगुनाए.
वाह 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 वाह.
शुक्रिया.
वही वापस तरंगे जाग गई आपका, वही the same freshness. आवारा भवरे.
Thank you so much.
तो आपने हेमा जी कब आर्ट ऑफ लिंक कोर्स कब किया? When did the art of link journey start? When did you actually formally come into the fold of Poojya Gurudev?
Yeah, they say that the Gurudev is always with you, but
sure.
you meet him physically when he decides that physically we have to meet, then the meeting happens. I was not ready to this was 20 years ago. I was like, I don't need to do this art of living course, and I'm always known as a happy-go-lucky girl. थोड़ा सा तो अहंकार होता है.
मैं आपसे ये बात ही पूछने वाला था. इनफैक्ट अहंकार की पता नहीं मेरे को क्यों आया. मैं आपसे पूछूंगा
क्या जरूरत है. Everybody calls me a happy girl. Everybody talks about my energy. Everybody talks. तो मुझे क्या जरूरत है करने की? I always say everybody is my family, and that's what my sister Sunila, she said to me. She said, "Do you know?" Guru, that time we used to call him Guruji. Guruji says everybody is your family, like you used to say when you were a kid. So that kind of appealed to me. Really appealed. And then finally, for some reason, my husband and me, my late husband and me, we joined the thing. And I remember doing the Sudarshan Kriya. My teacher was Rukmini Prabhakar. And we did it in Dubai, and I've done my kriya and I'm saying, देखो कौन कह रहा है कि ऐसा होगा वैसा होगा, you know, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है मुझे. I'm like pretty cool, and I woke up and but I could see all the reactions around me, but I went straight to Rukmini. Gurudev's pic was there, you know, photograph was there. I said to her, I have one question. And she used to call me my Jai Gurudev girl. So she said, tell me, my Jai Gurudev girl. So I said, is there anybody in this world who can love like me?
Oh.
And she pointed to Gurudev's picture and she said, you will have to ask him. And she opened her arms to me. I fell into her arms and I cried and I cried and I cried. The big happy-go-lucky girl, the one who thought she didn't need Art of Living, you know, the course, was crying and just crying her heart out, and she just held me. I'm always feel very close to Rukmini, you know.
So nice.
And then I did, when I finally met Gurudev, you know, it was that first satsang of my life. And in that first satsang, it was that the other ashram, you know, this little one.
The old ashram.
The old ashram. And I got to ask him a question. And Bhanuma was sitting next to me. I didn't know she was his sister and she was Bhanuma. She was, her knee was touching my knee, but I didn't know. And I was just looking at her and saying, what a beautiful lady, you know, how really beautiful she is. And when my time came, I said to Gurudev, I said, you know, is there anybody in this world who can love like me? And he said, yes. I got to ask him. And he said, you be the candle. You keep glowing. Okay, sometimes the glow will fall on a glass. Sometimes the glow will fall on a wall. Sometimes it will fall just around the air, whatever. But you will find sometimes mirror reflections.
Beautiful. So nice.
Yes, but you don't stop glowing, he said.
Kya baat. Amazing. Superb. Gurudev का एक शब्द दिल में उतर जाता है.
And my first song for him ever in life was Guru Paiya Lago Naam Lakha Di Jode.
गाना पड़ेगा. ऐसे नहीं गाना पड़ेगा.
Where his feet is, there I am. Bas.
हो जाए अब तो कुछ few lines from this song.
Yeah, it went like this. Guru Paiya Lago Naam Guru Paiya Lago Naam Lakha Di Jore Guru Paiya Lago Naam Lakha Di Jore Naam Lakha Di Jore Naam Lakha Di Jore Naam Lakha Di Jore Guru Paiya Lago Naam Lakha Di Jore.
वाह. बहुत सुंदर. आप तो आधुनिक युग की मीराबाई लग रही है मेरे को. सच में मतलब वो जो भाव है, I mean this all spontaneously coming to me, you know. हम तो मीराबाई के दर्शन नहीं पाए हैं, पर आप में सच में वही शुद्धता और वो भाव दिख रहा है. ओम नमः शिवाय. मुझे कभी भी I could not imagine you. In fact, somebody you have perhaps interacted with, one of she's in fact my student and a very good close associate and friend, Dr. Sadhana Jaiswal. So she has maybe interacted with you sometime in the ashram. Maybe you would have shared a room or I don't know. So she said, Guru ki diwani hai, usko bolo BTP karegi. I just started a volunteer training program yesterday. So So yeah, Dr. Sadhna, when she saw this poster we had made for Melodies, so she said, "उनको बोलिए VT भी करना चाहिए, उनको VT भी कराओ." So I mean, it really, I mean, when she said it, I didn't take it as seriously. After this session, I'm feeling कि आपको you should seriously consider becoming an art of living teacher now. And
हुक्म है जी, हुक्म किया है गुरुदेव ने, मानना तो पड़ेगा. In December, I'm sorry, I'm so emotional today. Maybe it's your questions are very so real, you know. So I'm just expressing. On the 13th day, when the 13वीं की मेरे husband की गुरुदेव ने, तो तभी मुझे बोला उन्होंने, when I said I have no reason to be on earth, I told my Gurudev I have no reason to be on earth, and he said, your life is not yours. There is a lot of work. The world is waiting for you. There is a lot of work to be done. Yes. And then I told him that I don't know where to go. You know, I don't know what to do because I felt lost. And he said, Rukmini, she was there. She has to become an art of living teacher, he said to her.
Absolutely.
So it is in the offing. I have that hukum hai, to karungi 100%.
Definitely. And
Yeah, see, you have reiterated it. You have, you have endorsed it. Yeah.
Absolutely. आप, मैं आपको, since you just spoken about this tragedy recently, we are going through tough times, and one of my very close friends, he's a brahmachari in the art of living only, and he was in the ICU because of his sugar had shot up, crossed 600 or something. तो ऐसा स्थिति आ गया था कि डॉक्टर्स ने बोल दिया था कि अभी इट्स ओनली मैटर ऑफ फ्यू आवर्स लेफ्ट. एंड अपने आश्रम में वो गुप्त नवरात्रि चल रही थी. देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड गुप्त नवरात्रि आल्सो. तो उसमें अष्टमी की पूजा हो रही थी. और पूज्य गुरुदेव अष्टमी की पूजा में बैठे थे और यहाँ से हमको फोन आ रहे हैं मेघालय से कि इट्स ओनली मैटर ऑफ फ्यू आवर्स, सो 3-4 घंटे में ही विल नॉट बी ऑन दिस प्लैनेट एनीमोर. सो I am frantically trying to call the secretariat, the secretaries and the VDS department, other people, and Gurudev is sitting with his eyes closed in that trance in the पूजा में एक दूसरे ही वो दुनिया में है और आस-पास ये सब घट रहा है. Everything is, all this chaos of phone calls is all happening all around him. But I can hear the chanting and I can hear one Swamiji telling the secretary, and all this is going on. And in those 2-3 hours of the puja, when the puja finished, I get a call again. And this Brahmachari ji is so close to me. We have been friends since 20 years now. My wife was in tears. I was also actually frankly crying. ऐसा स्थिति था. तो पूजा खत्म हुआ, मैंने फोन किया शिलोंग में वापस, तो बोलते ही जी उनका शुगर लेवल वापस ठीक होने लग गया, 300 तक आ गया है. एंड टच वुड विद ग्रेस ऑफ पूज्य गुरुदेव, नाउ ही इज ओके, ही इज आउट ऑफ हॉस्पिटल, ही इज फाइन. सो आई स्टार्टेड जोकिंग. मैंने बोला यार गुरुदेव ने तेरे अंदर इतना, तुमको इतना ट्रेन किया, तैयार किया, इतना जल्दी जाने देंगे क्या? ही इज नॉट गुड. अभी तुमसे बहुत काम लेना बाकी है. So I think it applies to all of us.
No, even with my husband, even me, twice Gurudev has saved my life, and twice he has saved my husband's life in the past. So this was the third time, and amazingly, everybody was shocked with the smile that my husband's face had, which even the priests in Goa from the churches and the doctors from the Goa Medical College fraternity of doctors were calling me and saying, how is that smile on his face? So what Gurudev has done for me can never be. Kitne bhi janam ho na, how to return that? Not possible.
इसी जन्म में हो जाएगी जी. आप
that he put on my husband's face was, it was obvious that Gurudev had opened his arms to him and taken him in. So he's in a very good place,
Surely.
Yeah.
surely, 100%. सबसे पहले व्यक्ति गुरु के पास ही जाते हैं, ऐसा ही
हाँ,
आ,
proof तो है,
बताया
proof
गया।
हो गया।
हाँ जी, 100%. इनफैक्ट नाउ दैट यू हैव टच दिस सब्जेक्ट, अभी आई मीन नोएडा, दिल्ली राइट नाउ, और यहाँ पे कैसे एक किस्म से मौत का तांडव ही हुआ यहाँ पे आसपास। तो मैंने मई के महीने में लाके अपनी कार को खड़ा किया, 30th अप्रैल को, सॉरी, और मैंने बोला अगर मैं जून का महीना देखूंगा तो गाड़ी को छूऊंगा, नहीं तो 30 दिन गाड़ी को नहीं छूऊंगा। एंड वी आई कंटिन्यू टीचिंग दी COVID care programs and happiness programs and other programs. So I just tell people that even we go down, we will go down all guns blazing. So till our last breath we will continue doing our seva, and I'm sure इसी जन्म में हम अपना पूरा कर्तव्य पूरा कर पाएंगे।
बस यही इच्छा रहेगी।
हाँ, तो मैं सच
I have
में
two things. I have two things, Amirji, that I have to work on very strongly. One is working on what my Gurudev, our Gurudev, wants everybody to smile. So खुद का जो है वो सब भुला के, make sure that everybody smiles in the world. And second of all, one world, one family. ये जो गुरुदेव का ये है, I want to give my life for this. I want to give my life for this, and fulfilling it is of course in his hands, obviously.
वो आप चिंता मत करें, वो सृष्टि ने जो सृष्टि ने हमसे करवाना है वो करवा के लेगी, और गुरुदेव ने जो भी हमारे लिए प्लान किया है, it is bound to come true, and it will happen. कहते हैं महापुरुषों की वाणी को अर्थ देने के लिए शब्द उनकी वाणी के पीछे दौड़ते हैं। तो So, as you also shared, I have also, my life has been saved many times with His grace. There are stories people talk about in Art of Living. I have brought many people to the mainstream of society. I've lived with militant Maoists and then come back alive to tell the story of the adventure or whatever I went through. And this has not happened once, but many a time. And there are many in Art of Living, as you would already know.
All have their experiences.
All have had such experiences. तो हम सब हम लोग we are क्या बोलते हैं, हम एक गाथा ही है in progress. There are still so many chapters still to be written. तो अभी बहुत chapters इस कहानी के बाकी है. So we are all कल को let's see. The idea, I also take a program called the Youth Leadership Training Program, just by the way. So, in that I tell that the aim of this program is only to create positive role models. कैसे हम समाज में ऐसे युवक तैयार करें जिसको देख के लोग प्रेरणा पाए कि मुझको भी ऐसा बनना है. So, I mean, I frankly, I don't, I'm not keeping a very big vision in that sense, but definitely to create model youth which inspire other youth to move forward in life. And incidentally also I just keep it to one project at a time. बस मैं ये project कर दूं, उसके बाद मुझे नहीं मालूम मैं क्या करूं. So Hema ji, kuch should be if you see behind me, in fact on my left is my father's picture. He's getting a award from the president. On the right is Poojya Gurudev. तो हम मेरे व्यक्तित्व में देशभक्ति और गुरु भक्ति दोनों का ही मिश्रण है. और वो जो चक दे इंडिया मूवी था आपका, वो बहुत ही एक it was really a movie which actually uplifted people's spirits a lot. And
it was such a beautiful movie.
Such a beautiful movie, and the fact that that spirit of that जो women का एक upliftment का जो spirit है उसके अंदर, I can't even forget that scene. वो उसमें वो लड़कियां होती है, वो उसमें कोई छेड़ देता है वो girls को ना, the teen girls को उसमें in a restaurant or somewhere, and they that guy up. with their hockeys, and then that
Yes,
song
yes,
comes.
yes, yes.
तो बहुत ही जबरदस्त गाना है, and वो बादल पे पाँव है. So if you could have a
हाँ,
few lines of that, it'll be really very nice.
sure, sure. This is with all my love for everybody.
Yeah.
सोचा कहा था ये जो हो गया, माना कहा था ये लो हो गया, चुटकी कोई काटो ना है हम तो होश में, कदमों को थामो ये है उड़ते जोश में, बादल पे पाँव है या छूटा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी, आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग की नाव है, वो yeah.
Superb.
Yes.
मैं भी आप जिस भजन गाते हैं ना, उसमें भी वर्डिंग्स बदल देते हैं, as you just tweak the song. I mean, now that हम तो I can't even call myself a singer in front of somebody. जैसे सूरज को दिया
Yeah,
दिखाने
you never know. You never know. चमत्कार तो होते रहते हैं आश्रम में. You never know.
So there is this पुराना भजन चलता रहा शायद काफी देर से, उसमें उसको मैंने ट्वीक कर दिया एक YLTP में, और वो अक्सर हम गाया करते हैं YLTP में. एक अलग माहौल होता है, देशभक्ति का, जोश का होता है. तो उसमें भी आई ट्वीट दिस वे, गुरु जी से मिलने को हमें बेंगलोर जाना है, दुनिया वाले क्या जाने मेरा रिश्ता पुराना है, दुनिया में शांति का आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग बहाना है, दुनिया वाले क्या जाने. फिर एक और लाइन आती है.
See how well you sing. Wow.
anyhow, I'll just share 2 lines. I mean, just bear me. So the last 2 lines ऐसा है कि भारत में क्रांति का YLTP ठिकाना है, and दुनिया में ढूंढा तुझे ऑनलाइन में पाया है. Now I have changed it to online. Otherwise, if I take it, I say, like UP में ढूंढा तुझे बनारस पे पाया. Yeah.
So nice.
So that's how it is. I mean, I couldn't help myself resist sharing this few lines. So
very beautiful, very nice. See, I told you you must be a good singer. Yeah.
नहीं, एक्चुअली हमको गाना वाना तो नहीं आता, पर वो जोश जो होता है ना, एक माहौल बनता है ना, वो हम उसको जो YLTP में हम लोग सत्संग वगैरह करते हैं ना, उसको मैं कपड़ा फाड़ सत्संग होता हूँ. वो यंग लड़के होते हैं, लड़कियां होते हैं गांव के,
लेकिन आप सचमुच में अच्छा गाते हो जी, आप सचमुच में अच्छा गाते हो.
चलिए, बहुत बढ़िया, आपने तो थप्पा लगा दिया ऐसा लग रहा है.
अच्छी.
चलिए जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच. आई एम रियली ऑनर्ड. So Hema ji, I mean, now that we have already, you want to share something, some particular guru story of yours, or you want to आपकी तरफ से आप कुछ गाना या कोई इंसिडेंट?
I'll tell you a small guru story. There are huge ones where the life saving happened and all that, but those are, we can go into a whole session only of guru stories. But I'll tell you some cute ones, like a couple of ones. It was his birthday 2019. Okay, and I was on the stage and I wanted to sing the Madam Maskalandar for him. Okay, we were in Guru Paduka Vanam, and and I stood up to sing, and by chance Prasunji, who was on the keyboard, gave the wrong key. And I when I said the I realized it's the wrong key. And I'm looking at Gurudev, and in my mind I'm saying, save me, I want to sing properly for you. Like, I don't want to mess this song up, Gurudev. Like, just do something. And he just looks. It's never happened. I don't know, in Art of Living, at least I've never seen कि कोई गा रहा है, गुरुदेव उसको रोकता है. आपने देखा कभी?
नहीं देखा, कभी नहीं देखा.
हाँ, मुझे उन्होंने रोका he said, 1 minute, wait. And he said, वो बच्चों को केक खिलाना था ना, तो बच्चे तो already क्यू में खड़े थे.
हाँ जी.
So he had to do something, and I immediately looked at Prasanji and said, "See, my note is C." So he changed the note, and I could sing. Come back to the original note that I sing on, and I could sing. So, and I'm looking at Gurudev and he's saying, "Abhi gao." So it's like amazing that was. I mean Gurudev just telling me wait because I should get my key right. And then another time in the amphitheater outside, it so happened that I was supposed to sing. They were giving me the mic and saying, next aap ga rahi ho Hema ji. So I said, हाँ मैं गाऊंगी. And suddenly a doggy came. A doggy came and she was injured. She was limping, And I said, Gurudev, my attention is going to go on her. How I'm going to sing? I'm going to be worried about her, And she was like, she looked very stressed and in pain, She was almost yelping, like she was yelping, And I looked at her, please heal her, no, so I can sing properly, Yeah. And suddenly the mic comes into my hand. The previous song stops. The bhajan stops. Mic comes into my hand, and this girl just plops her leg down and she walks away.
Oh.
Yes, literally everybody there on the stage have seen this.
My God, सब होता है जी.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
It's a few सीधा incidents. ऐसे बड़े-बड़े incidents हैं.
Sure.
हाँ, लेकिन अभी भी मुझे एक ही क्वेश्चन है गुरुदेव से कि was it necessary, the third time you could have saved his life, but what was it, and for whatever reason, you did that, just make sure that I work for whatever the seva I have to do gets completed before I move away.
आपसे सेवा ली जाएगी जी, आप चिंता मत कीजिए. You will not be इतनी जल्दी आपको छोड़ा नहीं जाएगा. I mean, I again want to share a small this thing. One of my very close friends, she's also an art teacher, and she had to go through major surgery just about a month back. And she called me just while she was entering the operation theater, and she said, "भैया मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा." तो मैंने बोला तू चिंता मत कर, अभी तेरे से गुरुदेव ने बहुत काम लेना है, तेरे को भी जाने नहीं देंगे. So and then I told her this other incident about my friend the brahmachari from Shillong. So I really from my heart feel Gurudev stood between him and death and told abhi time hua nahi hai. So I mean really, and he's though very close friend of mine, this brahmachari. बट वो बहुत ही दिल के प्योर आदमी है, तो मीठा नहीं खाना होता तो भी खा लेते हैं. मुझे भी बोलेंगे समीर भैया थोड़ा तो ले लो. So anyhow, so I'm sure Gurudev is going to hold your hand and take you forward, and we will very soon be seeing a art of the teacher by the name of Hema Sardesai. एंड आप बीटीपी नहीं किए हैं तो आप वो भी जरूर कर लेंगी. और मैं जानता हूं कि 22 में मे बी इफ नॉट बिफोर दैट, जब भी टीटीसी होगा यू शुड बी गोइंग फॉर ए टीटीसी. यही है क्योंकि काफी दिन से बिकॉज लॉकडाउन एंड ऑल दैट वी हैव नॉट हैड एनी टीटीसीज. वी हैड ओनली वन बिफोर दिस, जस्ट बिफोर दिस सेकंड वेव. सो वी डेफिनेटली नीड इंस्पायरिंग पीपल. देखिए आप I mean minus the fact, I mean if we don't just talk about the fact that you are a huge celebrity, आपका जो एक विशालता है, एक जो I mean that's so pure and so much what an art teacher should be, and definitely we need people like you. Sure.
Yeah जी.
तो हिमा जी और कुछ आप गाना चाहेंगी या मैं आपको रिक्वेस्ट करूं?
मुझे वियर्ड लगा आपने बोला कि गुरुदेव इज होल्डिंग योर हैंड. माय पोएम्स आफ्टर this incident that happened in my life. Last 6 months, I have written 3 poems, and and I share them on my social media. हर poem में मैं लिखती हूँ कि in the first poem I said you will have to come and hold my hand as and help me to cross the bridge. And the second poem I said I can feel that I have started crossing the bridge. And in my last poem I said I can feel you're holding my hand as I'm crossing the bridge.
अभी आपको मैं जब बोल रहा था ना, आप ये जब बातें कर रहे थे, तो मेरी चेतना में आया कि गुरुदेव will hold your, I could actually visualize him holding your hand.
I believe you're saying the same words.
हाँ, तो वो हम सब कनेक्टेड हैं जी, एक ही सोर्स तो वही है, हम तो उसी सूरज की किरण।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
तो हेमा जी, would you want to sing Damadam Mast Kalandar, or should be
so I
something else
think
you want to?
No, I'll sing Damadam Mast.
हो जाए।
Yeah. Sing it with all my love for my Gurudev.
Sure. WCL में हमने 35 लाख लोग के सामने गाया है, तो आज I mean, ये भी कृपा है।
The compliment I received in all that, many compliments came in when I sang this song, but the most beautiful compliment was, in my all the life that I've lived in the ashram, I've never seen such devotion.
Oh, yeah.
This was my biggest compliment, and I cherish. These are achievements. Not because the other achievements he gives us. So as devotees, what is our achievement? These are our achievements, I think.
And Hema ji, हमारा achievement ये है कि मैं उधर सेवा में लगा रहा, WCF में आपको नहीं सुन पाया, तो गुरुदेव ने बोला उधर नहीं सुन पाया कोई बात नहीं, तुम अकेले में सुनोगे, ये उनकी कृपा है।
जरूर with lots of love. लाल मेरे रखियो भला झूले लाल, ओ लाल मेरे पथ रखियो भला झूले लालन, सिंदड़ी दा सेवन दास की शहबाज कलंदर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर, गुरु का पहला नंबर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर, गुरु का पहला नंबर, हो लाल मेरी हो लाला मेरी है।
क्या बात है जी, क्या बात है। In fact, I was watching that clip of yours जब आपने ये स्टेज पे गाया in front of 35 lakh people in the WCF, और वो जो बाकी आर्टिस्ट हैं who are unrelated, who have come for some other event, वो भी बैठे वो भी आपके साथ झूम रहे थे उधर, वो whether they were dancers और कोई सितार वादक है जो भी है, वो भी एकदम मंत्रमुग्ध हो गए थे। And you, of course, with your expanded consciousness,
it's not him, no? It's all he decides what he wants to be done. I'll tell you one incident of that, I'll tell you. In the morning, I was not, because 2 days it had rained, if you remember. So I was not feeling well in the morning. So I was like, I'm going to sing today and I don't know how I'm going to perform. And those messages come either on your social media or somewhere. हमेशा मेरे लिए वो संदेशा आता है।
अच्छा।
Okay. तो उधर लिखा था कि you sing, don't stop at any point, keep singing. ऐसा कुछ है वो, I'll share it to you one day. Okay,
sure.
Yeah. So I went to sing, and what happened? I could not hear the monitor because I had gone right in front of the stage to sing.
Hanji, I saw that.
I could not hear myself singing, and that's most important when you sing, So I was like, should I stop and re-sing the song? And I remembered those words. No matter what, you don't stop. You keep on singing.
Absolutely. True.
And I kept on singing and it worked somehow.
seriously, it's that voice keeps guiding us. I just share a short snippet of one of my most famous guru stories, which is too long. So उसमें, I was trying to escape from the clutches of some militants, and उसमें ऐसा हुआ कि मुझे लगा अभी इधर से निकलना पड़ेगा, because I realized in my meditation, whichever, एक ऐसा आ गया कि they want to perhaps, uh, chop me off maybe. तो मैंने बोला कब निकलना है, तो अभी चले जाओ इधर से. आई वॉज इन द मिडल ऑफ द जंगल इन बस्तर इन धनतेवाड़ा. तो उसमें वो ना, आई हैड अ रेडियो सेट जो मैं साथ लेके गया था, क्योंकि क्रिया सिखाना था उनको, क्रिया टेप में वो रेडियो सेट भी था. तो उसमें वो आवाज मुझे, गाना चलने लगा, सारी रात चलते चलते. भैया रात को चल के तुम इधर से चले जाना. एंड आई वॉक व्हाटएवर 40-50 किलोमीटर्स एंड वाज एबल टू लिव टू शेयर दिस स्टोरी. So that's how our lives are, and I mean, it's so beautiful, Hema ji, that we have a master like Poojya Gurudev in our lives, who has uh, helped us live to tell the story. Yeah.
बिल्कुल जी, सब कुछ तो वही है.
हाँ जी. So it was very beautiful to have you here, Hema ji. Is there something else you like to share? Of course, now I think next time we are in ashram, we will meet in person. Though I've briefly seen you in ashram, but ऐसा कभी बैठ के गपशप नहीं लगाया.
It'll be a pleasure to meet you.
हाँ, तो मैंने शायद पंचकर्मा में कभी देखा था, शायद मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा. So that's also one of my places where I like to go and eat sometimes. In
Okay. It's my favorite, our favorite actually, my husband's and my favorite place it used to be. Anyway, I have to say is that I'm so happy to be on your program here and your beautiful show. You're such a happy, beautiful, energetic personality. I hope you spread a lot of joy and love everywhere, and I hope we get to work together on Gurudev's dream, one world, one family.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is a trailer to what there's lot to achieve and lot to be done.
I want to go singing from प्रांत से प्रांत, हर एक प्रांत में मैं गाना चाहती हूँ और वो one world, one family feeling लाना चाहती हूँ. इसीलिए जी रही हूँ. This is the only reason my legs are stepping ahead and moving. I have absolutely no desire rather than this.
बहुत बढ़िया डिजायर है जी. यही डिजायर आपको बढ़ाएगी आगे और बहुत अच्छे लोगों से औरों से भी मिलाएगी.
Also to the teachers course as you have endorsed today.
Sure.
Yes, and very happy to be on your show. Felt very jolly ji, Sameer Jolly ji.
And it's really a great pleasure. And we'll surely meet again. Yeah.
Shining keep. Jai Gurudev ji.
जय गुरुदेव जी. जय ओम. गुरुदेव की कृपा है कि हम ऐसे, गुरुदेव ने एक ऐसा सुंदर दुनिया में एक ऐसा सुंदर परिवार बनाया है. पूज्य गुरुदेव का जो सपना, जो हमारे ऋषि मुनियों का सपना रहा, वासुदेव कुटुंबकम, पूरा विश्व एक परिवार, और उसी सपने को पूरा करने के लिए हमारे गुरुदेव इस धरती पे आए हैं और हम उनका उसी का एक हिस्सा हैं. जितना छोटा ही हिस्सा क्यों ना हो, वी आर पार्ट ऑफ दैट लार्जर बिग फैमिली दैट गुरुदेव इज टर्निंग दिस वर्ल्ड इनटू. एंड हमारे ऋषि मुनि लोग ने ग्लोबलाइजेशन का सपना देखा. हमारे ऋषि मुनि लोगों ने ग्लोबलाइजेशन तो बहुत पहले से ही कहा, और उनका ग्लोबलाइजेशन का जो मायने था वो था वसुदेव कुटुंबकम, वन वर्ल्ड फैमिली, जिसको साकार करने का बेड़ा पूज्य गुरुदेव ने उठाया है. और वही है, गुरुदेव कहते हैं मैं सूत्रधार हूँ और मैं सब हीरे मोती सब पिरो रहा हूँ. और उनके पास तो पूज्य गुरुदेव के पास कोई फूल भी लाता है तो उनको कहते हैं कि तुम ही खिल जाओ. तो हम सब खिल जाएं और ये पूरा विश्व एक बहुत ही सुंदर और बहुत ही एक सुरक्षित और बहुत ही एक खुशहाल विश्व हो जाए. यही हमारे गुरुदेव का भी सपना है और हम उसका सब हिस्सा बन सकते हैं. तो आप सबका स्वागत है. I will keep bringing more of such programs, more of such interactions as we go along. So it will be great to share this with people. लोगों से भी share कीजिए, subscribe कीजिए, like कीजिए, comment कीजिए आपको कैसा लगा, और definitely notification bell दबाइए. So wish you all the best. Take care. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Namaste. Jai Gurudev. Bye bye. Good evening.